Everybody hears about work-life balance. We just believe it's bullshit. I always love when Vaynerchuk puts out some simple stuff. This is pretty simple. It's not about working more hours. It's about being more effective. My gosh, do I believe in this so much. So let's read what Vaynerchuk says here. He says, it's not how many hours you work. It's how productive you are in the hours you work. People are counting the wrong number. The business and life world, for that matter, it's about efficiency, fulfilled happiness, and high impact when you're actually awake versus wasting time on silly things. Period. This is really what he is talking about here, right? It's not just efficiency. Even in his message, he says it's the business and the life world. If you're just doing more things, then are you doing them well? And I subscribe to a philosophy of do less but better. I've gained this knowledge through a book, Essentialism by Greg McKeown. If you want to look that book up, it's awesome. I read it during my birthday trip last year and I really adopted it. Do less but better. And which is funny because I used to have a philosophy of end, not or. And what I meant by that is, if you're choosing between two things in business or in life, why not do both of them? Why or? Do end, not or. And as I have matured, as I have gotten deeper and deeper into being a coach, as I watched the clients that I gave them the advice, most of the time it was for them to do less things and the things that they were doing them much, much better. And, Tom and I even have been really big benefactors from that philosophy. We used to have so many different programs and different offerings and group coaching and one-on-one and a variety of different things. And when we decided to do less of those, not that they were bad, they were great things that we really helped people and we loved doing them. We couldn't really do them wonderfully, right? We couldn't put our all into it. And there's another saying that I always say, it's you're either all in or you're in the way. And that's what it means. If you're doing less, you can be all in on that thing. You really, truly can. My daughter this year, she fell in love with basketball and she had a great time. But basketball season for the girls is the same time during gymnastics competitive season. She had to make a choice and she really wanted to do both. And when I sat down with her, I said, listen, you're going to miss some of your practices for gymnastics then. And she has a desire to get back on the podium for states for gymnastics. She's really busted her ass the whole summer. And she's like, oh, I do like basketball, but I'd rather wait until the summer and play that again. So she had to do less things so she could do her gymnastics much, much better. The proof is already coming out. Her coaches came to us the other day and said she's really dialed in and she's looking really good and they're excited for her competitions. So that's the thing. It's like when we're going to have an ultimate focus on something, we have the ability to go deep on it. And that's what's always helped me is when I can go really, really, really deep on something. I don't just want to know a lot of different things or be good at a lot of different things. I want to be excellent at a few. And that it stems these work hours. If we're really trying to dial back what we're working on, it leads to something else, which is this work-life harmony and work-life balance. Everybody hears about work-life balance. We just believe it's bullshit. You can't really balance these two things. When you finally get to a point when you're working less hours, you're being more effective, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to give that time back to my life or something else so I can balance the scale. That's not what we're saying here. There's always a harmony between what we're doing. And sometimes you do a lot more of one thing. Sometimes you do a lot less of another thing. But just because we've now freed up time doesn't mean we need to fill the other column with something. We want you to always have the ability, as we do, to have this harmony between all the things that we're doing, whether it's being a dad or being a business partner or working with clients or doing charity. This is why we run our businesses, to have the ability to do all of it. And it's not the end. It's do all of the things that make us up, make up who we are as human beings.